Gainesville traffic, light sport 716 Juliet Charlie holding short 23.
All right. Run a parking brake on. Doors closed, latch, controls free.
Gainesville traffic, Alpha Trainer 923 Alpha Papa turning left base 5, Gainesville.
Throttle 4,000, engine gauges alarm, okay. It really doesn't say what you're doing here.
Gainesville traffic, Skyhawk.
Throttle 4,000, engages green, alarms.
Field it.
Throttle idle.
3,800.
It really doesn't say anything about
Yeah,
checking that.
but you do.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Take it slow. B. A comes on.
Traffic, Alpha Trainer 923
That's good. Then
Alpha
slowly
Papa,
to A.
5.
A should go off and B comes on. Okay. Then back to B. B should go out. A comes on. And now back to both. A should go out. Wait for it to go out. There you go. All right. Run up is complete.
All right, flaps 15. Lights are on, transponders ground, rotate 46, climb. Okay.
And the auxiliary.
Gainesville traffic, light sport 716 Juliet Charlie is going to line up and wait on 05.
I didn't hear him say final.
I didn't either. The student. Let's see. So how many gallons we got?
26 and a half.
Gainesville traffic 716 Juliet Charlie departing 05, stay in the pattern, Gainesville traffic.
All right, everything green, you ready?
Everything's green. I'm ready.
Airspeed's alive.
Yeah. Everything's green.
Gainesville traffic, Alpha Trainer 923 Alpha Papa crossing 1129, Gainesville.
Everything's green. They're at 5340 RPM. Coolant's at 212. I'm going to be watching that. Full temperature 200.
Gainesville traffic, Skyhawk 65 Bravo Bravo departing runway 5.
So coolant's
right
going
turn
down
to the
now.
Southeast, Gainesville.
We didn't set the trim for takeoff. Just know that.
Gainesville traffic, Alpha Trainer 923 Alpha Papa, clear at 1129, Gainesville.
Got a little green line.
Yeah, we're slowing down too.
Well, he said climb out at 78.
Oh yeah?
Runway 13,
Okay.
all the traffic.
I usually around 80, like I was.
I'm just not used to being
Nose up.
looking up. Yeah, nose up so high. We're at 650. I normally climb out at 500. I know he's wanting to get further off the ground.
We're about 7 miles out from the ILS, runway 31. We'll break it off and circle the left, runway 13, Paulding. Paulding traffic, Lieutenant 271, turn left, downwind, runway 13, Paulding.
Gainesville traffic, 716 Juliet Charlie, left crosswind 05, Gainesville.
Paulding traffic, Lieutenant
Beautiful day.
265, left crosswind for 13, Paulding.
Gainesville traffic, 716 Juliet Charlie, left, turning left downwind 05, touch and go, Gainesville.
Gainesville traffic, Skyhawk 685, Bravo Bravo, right turn out to the southeast, departing the area, final call, Gainesville.
We went a little bit high.
Okay, Lieutenant 201, the base,
So if I put in a flight plan just to go to
Paulding traffic, Lieutenant 265, turning left,
KGVL,
wind for 13, Paulding. Paulding traffic, Lieutenant 271 is midfield downwind runway 13, touch and go, Paulding traffic.
then that'll extend the runways up here,
Oh,
which will help us.
Paulding County, Arrowhead 105 Juliet, 5 miles, ILS 31, circle to land.
Cooling us down to 187 now.
do what?
Well, I was just watching cooling when we were taking off. It was
yeah.
like 212.
Did you notice the fuel pressure?
Yeah, it was fine. Well within the green.
Paulding traffic, Lieutenant 271, turn on the left, base, runway 13, Paulding traffic, touch and go.
You hear kind of a tickety, 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 tickety.
No.
Me.
Gainesville traffic, Alpha Trainer 923 Alpha Papa, departing 5, Gainesville.
105 Juliet, 3 miles, ILS 31, circle to land 13. Traffic, Lieutenant 271, turning final, runway 13, touch and go, Paulding traffic.
Gainesville traffic, 716 Juliet Charlie, turning left base 05, full touch and go, Gainesville.
And Paulding traffic, Lieutenant 265, turning left, base, runway 13, Paulding. Paulding traffic, Lieutenant 271, final, runway 13, Paulding.
I don't see anything.
Nope. See nobody.
Gainesville traffic, 716 Juliet Charlie, turning final 05, Gainesville.
All is perfect. Wind's coming from this direction here. Good job.
You should have seen my first one the other day.
I'm glad I wasn't here.
Oh, it was good. It
Oh,
greased,
was
I
it?
greased it.
Okay, good. All right, get you some speed.
Gainesville traffic, Alpha trainer 9023 Alpha.
That was really good.
Crosswind 5, Gainesville.
I guess the only thing would just be getting it on the center
on the
line.
runway.
Yeah. Well, the center line. Yeah, the wind's coming this direction here.
Hard to get, like try and watch that ball to get the rudder, because you usually need some right rudder.
Yeah.
But as soon as you put in right rudder,
it doesn't feel right.
It seems like it turns the nose.
I know.
And you're trying to correct with ailerons, and it's like, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah, I have felt that too, because you feel normal, but when you see that the ball is on the right, then you hit it, but it wants to take you that way, and you want to go this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't quite got used to that yet, or whether that's a problem or what. Oh, this is a great morning for this.
Beautiful.
Glad to be doing this. We just had a home builders meeting in Gainesville as well.
Runway 13, full stop.
Should have time.
Yeah, this is great.
Holding traffic, losing 271, turning left crosswind, runway 13, holding.
Everything's green. We're just leaving the pump on since we're taking off and landing.
All the traffic, losing 271 is on a left, downwind, runway 13, holding. Pulse Road, losing 201, left base 13, holding.
I don't know if I'd worry about -6 and flaps.
Well,
just staying here in the pattern.
It just gives you enough, like if you go up speed, you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Holding traffic, losing 271 is on the left, downwind, runway 13.
You the pilot, man.
We'll be doing a short flip for a power off 180.
Whatever makes sense to you.
Gainesville traffic, 716 Juliet Charlie is left downwind 05, touch and go, Gainesville traffic.
He just left our screen, but there is somebody out in here.
Gainesville traffic, Alpha trainer 9023 Alpha Papa, turning left base 5, Gainesville.
I don't have enough volume.
Okay, on the radio or on
there we go.
intercom?
No, this.
Okay.
Left downwind, departure to the northwest. Apologies.
Everything's green?
Looks green. All right, so this guy, he just showed up. Looks like he's doing a base turn.
Okay.
He's 1 3/4 miles out.
All the traffic, 271 is turning left base, runway 13.
Yeah, he's turning base.
I see him.
Okay. And according to Matt, we can turn base once he's past us.
Yeah.
Gainesville traffic, Skylane 347 Sierra Alpha. We're currently 20 miles to the east.
So you got to be
runway
to go from
5, Gainesville.
from -6. You got to be at 105, which you are. You go back to 0. And then you got to be at 80.
All the traffic, losing 271, turning final runway 13, holding power off 180 traffic.
He's on final now.
Gainesville traffic, 716 Juliet Charlie, turning left base 05, touch and go, Gainesville.
Gainesville traffic, Cirrus 153 Juliet Sierra, taxi into runway 5 from North Georgia Aviation. Gainesville.
That's good.
Gainesville traffic, 716 Juliet Charlie, turning base, final 05, touch and go, Gainesville.
Seems like the wind's coming from over there.
Now there's your wind indicator right there.
Because the nose, see the ball is there and the nose is that way?
Yeah.
And that's it's kind of weird to me because when you get in here, that ball starts going to the right.
Gainesville traffic.
To the right, yeah, see?
I don't know if the ball's got anything to do with the wind indication.
No, but I'm on two different things here.
Okay. All right, just stay on that one thing right there.
See, the ball's way out to the right, but it seems normal to me because I'm on left rudder.
I feel like we're going that way.
We're not.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go with my feeling.
We'll go with the center line. How about that?
Oh, how about that?
Yeah. Awesome.
That was better.
That was really good.
See, I ignored the ball and kept doing this with the rudder just to keep it there. So
Yeah, when you're going straight, the ball doesn't matter. I did cover that with Matt.
Because we were coming in, and he would always say right rudder, and I pushed the right rudder, and it seemed like I was way out of whack.
Well, you will be if you got a wind coming in from the right, but you got to go that way with the right rudder just to stay on the center line until you get down there.
Right. It just didn't seem right.
I got all the theory down. It's just putting it to practice. You're doing great, though.
Everything's still green?
Yep.
Runway 13 holding. Will be one. Pulse traffic, we can 201, left base on.
How does your trim feel with the stick?
I keep adjusting it accordingly.
Okay, because it's relatively high. I've never heard anybody say anything about adjusting trim for a final, only for takeoff, which we didn't do.
I would,
currently 4,000 and 10 miles to the
on the Glass Star, I would always trim it right up on final to keep the pressure off the stick. And then as soon as I did a touch and go, I'd hit the trim. The first thing I do is bring the trim back down.
Yeah, we ought to ask Matt about that.
Pulse test, Lieutenant 201, final 13, pulse test.
Gainesville traffic, 716 Juliet Charlie, turning left downwind, 05, touch and go, Gainesville.
Paulding traffic, Lieutenant 271, still on the left downwind.
See
Now
I have to bring the trim back to get the pressure off the stick.
Lieutenant 265 is also left
downwind,
runway 13, following the traffic.
Then once you slow down again and start dropping, you trim it back up a little bit to get the pressure off the back of the stick.
Yeah.
Front of the stick, back of the stick.
Yeah, notice you're uncomplicating it from the way that I was ever taught. you're getting up to pattern altitude on your straight takeoff, and then you're turning.
Right.
As opposed to getting up partially and turning and then and getting to your pattern altitude on the downwind.
My thought is when you turn, if you're climbing at 500 or 600 and you turn left crosswind,
yeah,
you're not only turning, you're gaining altitude. So my thought is if you get the pattern and then turn, you're only doing one thing.
I think that's smart. I think I will adopt that. I like that because you're not having to watch two different things.
Right, and then your ball, if you're climbing and turning at the same time, you're more apt to lose airspeed.
Yes. Yes, I like that much better. There's no reason to have to turn before you get to pattern altitude.
3 Juliet Sierra.
I have to ask John about that, see what he says.
There you go. We're about ready. Follow the traffic, moving to 271 is short final runway 13, bar off 18, fire access.
I don't see anybody in the pattern now.
We're way high.
Traffic moving 265 is left base, runway 131.
Gainesville traffic, Sierra 153 Juliet Sierra, departing for runway 5, Gainesville.
I don't know how we got so high.
Gainesville traffic, Skyhawk 2132 Whiskey taxi from Liddy.
I didn't do it. I had nothing to do with it. Yeah, but you can extend down the front.
Gainesville traffic, 716 Juliet Charlie, turning left base, 05, touch and go, Gainesville.
And following traffic, Lieutenant 265 is turning final for runway 13, hold. Hold 7, Lieutenant 201 to left off and 13, Paulding County, Airway 105 Juliet, 8 miles, RNAV 13, low approach.
Gainesville traffic, and a freight service from site departure.
You're perfect now, this is great. Don't see anybody. One guy departing on the runway.
Yeah.
Gainesville traffic, 716 Juliet Charlie, turning final, 05, touch and go, Gainesville.
Gainesville traffic, Cessna 347 Sierra, Alpha, bearing the 45 downwind for runway 5, Gainesville.
You're a little low.
Yep.
There you go. Perfect. Someone watch us over the threshold on our indicated speed, and I'll call it out to you. Should be about 60 right now. You're 65, 66. (62, 61, 60). (60).
Gainesville traffic, letting in for a second.
55, 51, 50, 52. There you go.
Gainesville traffic, Sirius 153 Juliet Sierra, departing the pattern to the east, climbing to 5000, Gainesville.
According to the windsock, it's virtually 90 degrees down there on the runway.
Calling traffic, Airway 105 Juliet.
Weather observation 1425 Zulu. Wind 150 at 05. Visibility
150, so his saying is coming in from more of the south.
Midfield downwind, runway 5.
That didn't jive with what I saw on the windsock. It's more like 1-1. But the wind might be changing, who knows?
Yeah. Yeah, it was 100, now it's 150.
Yeah.
So it's coming at us this way.
Uh-huh.
Not
According to
that.
that.
Should almost, we'll keep doing this until it comes awkward.
Quality traffic, 265 is turning left downwind for 130.
Paulding County, Airway 105 Juliet, 3 miles, RNAV 13 going.
Okay, 271, we'll be extending our downwind for that final traffic holding. No worries. Gainesville traffic, Skyline 3470 Alpha base, runway 5, Gainesville.
Gainesville traffic, 716 Juliet Charlie, turning left downwind, 05, touch and go Gainesville.
Traffic loosening to 665. We're going to end up making a right turn to the north, departing from the pattern. False traffic, loosening 271, turn left base runway.
How's it feel sitting over there?
Much more relaxed. I got nothing to do with it.
Traffic, Skyline 34.
Everything's staying in the green. 5,000 RPM.
Gainesville traffic, Skyhawk 213.
All right, there's somebody on the final. Yeah, that must have been him.
That's extended lines are handy to keep parallel.
Yes.
Miles north of the
Yeah,
field.
so if you just set that as your destination and hit a direct to, then
Left downwind, runway 5.
you'll get it.
Falling traffic, Blue Phoenix 271 is on final runway 13. On the go, we'll be departing to northeast.
All right, where is that guy?
Traffic,
I think he landed.
He has. There's another guy on an extended final. He's on a 4-mile final, looks like.
Got some speed though.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's on a final or not.
Traffic, Skyhawk 2132 Whiskey, departing runway 5. We'll be departing to the north, Gainesville.
He's 2,700 feet above us, so
Yeah, I don't think he's.
I don't think so.
Falling traffic, Aero 05 Juliet, departure leg 13, departure to the northeast. Hold on. Falling traffic, Blue Phoenix 271. Final runway
58.
13, touch and go, departure to the northeast after folding.
Gainesville traffic, 716 Juliet Charlie, turning left base, 05, touch and go Gainesville.
Our wind indicator is saying variable, but it's giving us a direction.
Gainesville traffic, Skyline 3470 Alpha is going to be crossing 11 and 29.
Gainesville traffic, 716 Juliet Charlie, turning final, 05, touch and go Gainesville.
Gainesville traffic, Skyhawk 293 Echo Sierra, currently 5 miles north of the field at 3,000, setting up for a 45 left entry for runway 5, Gainesville.
Gainesville traffic, Skyline 3470 Alpha clear of 11 and 29. Gainesville traffic, Skyhawk 2132 Whiskey, turning left crosswind 5, we'll do speed departing.
It says variable, but it's pointing in the right direction.
Yes, it is, according to the windsock. He'll have to stay turned to the wind there to 65.
See, that's where the right rudder comes in.
Yeah.
For 17.
Yes.
If you wouldn't mind
65,
going on the right-hand side of the
67.
red brick building, right down spot for one of those black payments.
For that, thank you.
Yeah, that's what it seems like to you.
Well, I can see the extended line is going like to my right, so I know that's the case. 57, 56. 59. There you go.
Gainesville traffic, Command 3 Echo Sierra, currently 3 miles off the field.
I wonder if we should change the... We'll go out here a little bit and then make a decision on... Oh,
It's coming in perfect. It's coming out right down.
Yeah.
Runway 5.
1-1, really. Maybe it's probably a 1-2.
What time is it? Oh, it doesn't matter to me.
10:30.
We'll do a couple more and then...
Yeah. Yeah, I'm enjoying this. Don't have to think about anything. This bothers me a little bit. You know, I'm used to the side stick. This seems like that your knees could get in the way of operating the equipment. I don't even know if it goes that far, but...
Gainesville traffic, Command 3 Echo
Oh, really?
Sierra,
Okay.
established left downwind runway 5, Gainesville.
You're already better than me. I got 60 hours in this thing.
We're going to level out here and let that guy pass.
Yeah. Right rudder. Ball. There you go.
Gainesville traffic, Command 3 Echo Sierra, turning west base, runway 5, Gainesville.
He's 1,500 feet above us, so I don't know what he's doing.
I don't know. Well, that's not him. That's somebody else.
Oh.
Yeah, this guy's in the pattern.
1129 Charlie is 8 miles out from the straight in on runway 23, Gainesville traffic.
Ah, 8123.
45 for 5, Gainesville.
See your ball?
Yep.
Gainesville traffic, Command 3 Echo Sierra, final, runway 5, Gainesville.
Gainesville traffic, Skyhawk 109 Tango Juliet, 5 mile final, runway 5, Gainesville.
I'll be looking for him. .39 Echo Sierra's on a 3-mile final right now.
Yeah, he's just about there.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Gainesville traffic 1129 Charlie is 6 miles out to join the 45 for runway 5, Gainesville traffic.
Gainesville traffic, Skyhawk 393, Echo Sierra, clear runway 5, back taxi, runway 1129 to runway 5, Gainesville.
Gainesville traffic, Light Sport 716 Juliet Charlie is midfield left downwind 05. Touch and go, Gainesville.
Gainesville traffic, Skyhawk 109 Tango Juliet is 2 mile final, runway 5 on the ILS, going to be low approach, or actually going to be full stop, Gainesville.
Got you on the scope, we'll extend our downwind.
Aircraft holding just off 1 and 1, or you need to get back into linear.
Alright, need a visual.
Gainesville traffic, 1129 Charlie, south to join the 45 for runway 5, Gainesville traffic.
Guy changed his
Yep,
mind.
he's coming up parallel to us.
The guy on 23 changed his mind. There he is.
Yeah.
I guess he's stopped, Will. Carter, just go all the way down past 66.
I like to try 30 degrees one time just to see what it does.
Yeah, I think it's going to be either 5 or 10 knots difference, yeah.
Gainesville traffic, experiment, Light Sport 716 Juliet Charlie is turning left base 05. Touch and go, Gainesville.
They need to lose that experimental thing.
I know.
Yeah, that's an insult.
John says they're all experimentals.
Charlie is left downwind, runway 5, Gainesville.
Everything's remaining in the green. Everything looks good. On the way back, John and I were experimenting with the readouts on the screen over here. We can play with that.
Gainesville traffic 716 Juliet Charlie is turning final 05. Touch and go, Gainesville.
Gainesville traffic, 109 Tango Juliet, clear of runway 5, Gainesville.
All right, now stay on the center line this time.
I did.
No, it's been, center line's been over here. All right, so you look good now.
That's because the center line's over here.
No, it should be coming right through your crotch.
Right here.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I mean, if it's a foot, it's not going to make any difference. I just try to get lined up on the center line itself, and that's the hardest thing. 75.
Traffic 1129 Charlie, left base, runway 5.
72, 70, 69, 7. So you're kind of hot. 65, 62.
Down to runway 5, Gainesville.
Perfect. That's best one yet.
One more.
All right.
Gainesville traffic 716 Juliet Charlie upwind 05. Gainesville.
Gainesville traffic, 1129 Charlie, final runway 5, touch and go.
Aha. Wonder if that's the guy that kept saying 23.
I think it might have been.
Gainesville traffic, November 109 Tango Juliet, crossing runway 2911, Gainesville.
See, we're climbing at 600, 550, and the nose doesn't seem like that. The nose seems flat.
Yeah, that's what I'm used to.
Yeah.
So when we were climbing the first time out, I was like this. And that's what I was feeling when John and I were pulling out of Eureka Springs. The nose was up like this, but we had weighted down with fuel. Everything's staying perfect. You've used 2.4 gallons so far.
Good one, traffic, set at 315, citation Sovereign. We're currently 15 miles to the east. We're setting up for runway 05, Gilmer.
I hear this little snare drum.
Charlie is clear of runway.
Must be in your head or your headphones.
5, yeah. Alpha.
Yes. Really, once we level out, I'm going to turn off the pump and see if it has anything to do with that. Then we'll turn it back on.
Gainesville traffic, 716 Juliet Charlie is turning left downwind 05.
That thing
Really finicky.
Yeah, it gets away from me.
Yeah, me too. All right, I'm going to turn this off in just a second. Nope, that's not it. Let's see if it happens on the ground.
Gainesville traffic, 716 Juliet Charlie is left downwind, 05, full stop. And what's the location of the citation?
Currently 12 miles east at 3,000.
Are you setting up for 05?
Permanent. We're to overfly and make left traffic.
Overflying, he's from the east. Why would he overfly?
He's going to overfly and then turn back around, come down.
Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Raleigh Executive Jet, Beach Jet 401 Romeo Lima. How do you read?
How you like them electric flaps? I used to watch you doing that going, oh, shit, man, what if you're tired?
Gainesville traffic 06 Victor, taking off runway 5, let's go traffic Gainesville.
Gainesville traffic, 716 Juliet Charlie, turning off base, 05, full stop Gainesville.
This will record all the tracks. You'll be able to see how you did.
I don't really want to know how.
No, I think you did great. You're a little bit short on this one, but somebody looks like they're departing, or maybe they landed. I don't know. But okay, he's departing. at 60.
Gainesville traffic, 716 Juliet Charlie, turning final 05, full stop, Gainesville.
Gainesville traffic, such at 315, coming over the top, 2800, making left traffic, runway 5, Gainesville.
$64. 60. 60.
Gainesville traffic out 2132 Whiskey, 10 miles to the north of the field, inbound and joining left downwind for
Always seem to come in at 60, 65. And
Yeah.
You're saying 55?
No, 60 over the threshold, and then perfect landing would be at
gotcha.
55, they say. You're at 57, 58. That wasn't bad.
066er, turn left
Beating-
crosswind, runway
beating
5.
mine late-
We have the traffic
mine
on line
lately.
site, and
That was
we'll,
fine,
do our
though.
best to help you schedule.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, yeah, I enjoyed that.
15, turning left downwind, runway 5, Gainesville.
Great thing to do with the morning on a work day.
Beautiful day.
Yeah,
On a work day?
yeah. Everybody else is working.
Yellow traffic 06 Victor, turn left downwind, runway 5. We'll be keeping it slow.
Great job, partner.
Schedule.
Thank you.
Gainesville traffic, 716 Juliet Charlie, clear of all runways, taxi north hangars, Gainesville.
Traffic 1129 Charlie departing, runway 5, no delay, Gainesville.
Yeah, I'm more comfortable with you flying than me flying.
You do just fine.
Well, I've got
You know,
us
the
back
good-
alive each time, but we'll.
Yeah, the good thing is that the plane is reusable.
Yes.
So
Yeah. Yeah. Good job. Good job. Did you land with no flaps,
no, I
or
put,
did you
I
just
put
flip it up? Okay.
Gainesville traffic 06 Victor, almost at midfield, left downwind. We got the jet in sight.
There's a citation up there. Somebody taking off.
Gainesville traffic out 2132 Whiskey, 6.5 miles to the north of the field, inbound to join the left downwind for runway 5 on the 45, Gainesville.
Use
And
2.8 gallons.
that aircraft that just called 32
Yeah.
Whiskey, that's the one I did most of my training in.
Yeah, I was in there a couple of times. It's the one that's got G1000.
Nope.
No?
No, it's an older one. It's just got steam gauges.
Okay.
Runway 5, Gainesville.
Well, this was great. Very relaxing.
All right. Are we in range? Yep, the hangar's right there. Shut down, park and brake on, all switches except beacon off.